Thanksgiving Day by Lydia Maria Child. Over the river and through the wood, to grandfather's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the wood, oh how the wind does blow! It stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go. Over the river and through the woods to have a first-rate play. Hear the bells ring, ting-a-ling-ding, hooray for Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood, trot fast my dapple gray, spring over the ground like a hunting hound, for this is Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood and straight through the barnyard gate, we seem to go extremely slow, it is so hard to wait. Over the river and through the wood, now grandmother's cap I spy. Hurrah for the fun! Is the pudding done? Hurrah for the pumpkin pie! Washington by Nancy Bird Turner. He played by the river when he was young. He raced with rabbits along the hills. He fished for minnows and climbed and swung and hooted back at whippoorwills. Strong and slender and tall he grew, and then one morning the bugles blew. Over the hills the summons came, over the river's shining rim. He said that the bugles called his name. He knew that his country needed him. And he answered, "Coming," and marched away for many a night and many a day. Perhaps when the marches were hot and long, he'd think of the river flowing by, or camping under the wintry sky, would hear the whippoorwill's far-off song. Boy or soldier, in peace or strife, he loved America all his life. My Shadow by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like a proper child, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoots up taller like an Indian rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so tiny that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play, and he can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stands so close beside me, he's a coward, you can see. I'd think shame to stick to nurses as the shadow sticks to me. One morning very early, the sun was up. I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Hope by Langston Hughes. Sometimes when I'm lonely, don't know why, keep thinking I won't be lonely by and by. The Pasture by Robert Frost. I'm going out to clean the pasture spring. I'll only stop to rake the leaves away and wait to watch the water clear. I may. I shan't be gone long. You come too. I'm going out to fetch the little calf that's standing by the mother. It's so young it totters when she licks it with her tongue. I shan't be gone long. You come too. The Caterpillar by Christina Rossetti. Brown and furry, caterpillar in a hurry, take your walk to this shady leaf or stalk, or why not? Which may be your chosen spot. No toad spy you, hovering bird of prey pass by you. Spin and die, to live again a butterfly. Written in March by William Wordsworth. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, the small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter, the green field sleeps in the sun, the oldest and the youngest are at work with the strongest. The cattle are grazing, their heads never raising, there are 40 feeding like one. Like an army defeated, the snow hath retreated, and now doth fare ill. On top of the hill, that bare hill, the ploughboy is whooping, anon, anon. There's joy in the mountains, there's life in the fountains. Small clouds are sailing, blue sky prevailing. The rain is over and gone. The Land of Storybooks by Robert Louis Stevenson. At evening, when the lamp is lit, around the fire my parents sit. They sit at home and talk and sing, and do not play at anything. Now with my little gun I crawl, all in the dark along the wall, and follow round the forest track, away behind the sofa back. There in the night, when none can spy, all in my hunter's camp I lie, and play at books that I have read, till it is time to go to bed. These are the hills, these are the woods, these are the starry solitudes, and there the river by whose brink the roaring lion comes to drink. I see the others far away, as if in firelit camp they lay, and I, like to an Indian scout, around the party prowled about. So when my nurse comes in for me, home I return across the sea, and go to bed with backward looks, and at my dear land of storybooks. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. We're very glad you came. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We'll see you next time. Bye.